Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to make this origami street lamp out of one post-it note. So this particular shade of gray here is this color, and this is from the A World of Color New York City collection. This is how it looks like, and I really like this collection because I was born and raised in New York, and I just think these colors represent our city very well. So let's get started with the tutorial. To make the origami street lamp, you need one post-it note, and you'll also need a pair of scissors to cut the post-it note in half. First, I'm going to take the post-it note and highlight the adhesive part so that it's easier to see on camera. After that, I'm going to fold the post-it note in half just like this. Crease it in, and then unfold. And then using this fold that we just created, I'm going to take my pair of scissors and cut the post-it note in half. So here's the street lamp that is already completed. So using the first half of the post-it note, we're going to work on this bottom part from here all the way down to here. And we're going to work from the bottom up. So I'm going to place this aside so that you can use it as reference. So you'll notice that at the very bottom, it's 1 centimeter high. So we're going to take the adhesive part, make sure it's facing away from you or facing the top, and that it's also facing towards the table, just like this. And then we're just going to fold down about 1 centimeter like this. And it doesn't have to be exact. Okay? So then we're going to take this and we're going to fold it back up. And when we fold it back up from the side, it should look like this. And to determine how much you want to fold up, you want to fold up about 1/2 centimeter. So basically just half of this part over here. So fold it straight up and then crease it in. And once you do that, you should have this nice little zigzag shape. Next, you just want to flip it over like this. And then you want to fold this part upwards, just like that. And I would say this is about 1/2 centimeter as well. And as you do that, you'll notice that a triangle shape starts to form over here. So with that triangle shape, you're going to flatten it with your opposite hand. So in this case, my left hand. So that it forms this little triangle here. And then you're just going to flatten this part and crease it in. Next, you want to repeat the same thing at the top. So you're just going to fold this down around the same amount that you did over here. So fold it straight down, and then with your opposite hand, you're going to flatten so that it forms a triangle shape, just as you did with this side. So flatten it and crease it in. So now you have something that looks like this from the back and like this from the front. So then after that, you just kind of want to flip it to the side like this. And then you want to fold down about 1/2 centimeter, just like that. And what you're creating right here is the second part right here. After that, you want to fold it back up, also the same amount, so 1/2 centimeter. So when you fold it back up, you're going to crease it in. And once you crease it in, it's going to have that zigzag shape again. Then you just want to flip it around and repeat the same thing that you did with these two sides right here. So again, you're just going to fold up slightly. And as you're doing that, you want to flatten with your opposite hand. So just flatten with your opposite hand to create a triangle shape, and then flatten it like this. Then repeat the same thing on this side. So again, I'm just going to fold it down slightly and flatten to create a triangle with my opposite hand. Crease it in. And now you should have something that looks like this. And here's how the front looks like. Okay? So next you're just going to soften some of the edges here. So you have one here, one here, one here, and one here. So you're just going to fold it slightly back, as much or as little as you want, just like this, to give it a little bit of a curve. Then you want to do the same thing on the right side at the bottom, and also the left side. Okay? So now you have the bottom part of the street lamp completely done. So I'm going to put this right over here so we can work on the top of the street lamp now. So I'm going to take the other half of the post-it note, and with the sticky side facing up away from you and down towards the table, I'm going to go from the bottom, and then I'm going to measure about 4.5 centimeters. And again, it doesn't have to be exact. So I'm just going to fold about 4.5 centimeters straight down like this. Okay? And then I'm going to take this side over here and bring it upwards. So just bring it up like this, and you're going to stop when there's about a 1 centimeter gap right over here. So just flatten like this and fold it up. Crease it in, and now you have something that looks like this. So another zigzag shape. Okay? So then we're going to flip the unit over, and of course we're going to repeat the same thing that we did when we were making the stand over here. So this part right here where we created the triangles. So you're just going to fold up. And then as you're doing that, you want to flatten with your left hand to create that triangle shape. Crease it in. Repeat the same thing at the top. And don't worry if these two overlap. They're actually going to overlap. So just fold it over and flatten with your opposite hand to create that nice triangle shape. Alright, and when you're done, it should look like this. And the front should kind of look like a sign, like that. Alright, so next you just want to open these two up again. And you'll notice that there is the adhesive part right over here. So we're going to use the adhesive part to connect the base to the top of the street lamp right here. So just put it in like that. Like this. And then close it back. So once you flip it around, you'll notice that there are two parts jutting out from either side of the lamp. And now you can either keep it like that, or you could fold it back like I did with this one over here. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to fold it back a little bit, just like this. And then repeat the same thing on the right side. Okay? After that, I'm going to fold this side over here backwards at a slant. Now you can fold this as much as you want or as little as you want. It's just personal preference. And then repeat the same thing on the right side. Kind of make sure they're congruent, but it really doesn't have to be perfect. Crease it in. Here's how it looks like from the back. And after that, you're just going to fold this part down like this, and also repeat the same thing on this side, just like that. Then you just want to fold this down slightly, so right here, crease it in so that the back looks like this. And then you're going to fold it back up slightly too. So you'll see this tab here. You're just going to fold it back up so that it peeps out in the front view. So just like that. And then from the side, you should see a little zigzag shape. Really tiny one over here. And then just flatten it. And once you've done that, you are completely done with your origami street lamp. So that is it. That is how you make an origami street lamp out of one post-it note. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you'll be alerted as soon as new craft tutorials come out. I have over 150 videos right now. And also, don't forget to check out some of the other tutorials from this series. So from this A World of Color New York City collection, I have a tutorial for each one of these colors. So this one over here is, of course, the street lamp, and then I have the taxi over here for this color. I have a one-way street arrow for this color over here, and then for this one I have the of course the subway right here, so you can see that it's very cute. And then for this last one over here, I have a food stand umbrella. So don't forget to check those out, they're really neat, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!